All right, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? My name is Kanipa Makwat, Standing Bear. I come from the Fishing Lake First Nation, Saskatchewan, Canada, Saulteaux Tribe, Nakaway people, Treaty 4 territory, and so we're back again. Another beautiful day to celebrate life and to celebrate all things beautiful. So it's an honor to be here with you again, and very exciting, very excited. So let's begin in the usual way. Let's if we have any smudge out there, let's start smudging up a little bit. Start smudging up a little bit, yeah. So, Grandfather Tony always says the more you can tell the health of the community by having these smudge pots. Yeah, they're going on. So let's just get some good. Get some good. They say it's the smoke that connects us all. Smoke that connects us all. So let's bathe. Let's bathe in that smoke this morning. Let's do our hands. Face, eyes, ears, mouth. All right. Yes, and of course I have it in my notes. No one told you they love you today. I love you very much. That's at the very top of the list now. That's the second thing I write now. I write flute, to start, and then I write I love you, so to remind me. So maybe someday I'll get it right. I think today I got it right. So good. We started off with a little TLC, little love. Let's go in with a little tobacco, little prayer. Really open up that beautiful sacred space. Sacred space. A little pinch goes a long way. A little eagle feather. Creator, Great Spirit, Kitchamana 2, Megwitch, thank you. Goes on to me. I love you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this circle. Thank you for the opportunity of life. We are here to celebrate that life. We are here to connect to that life. We're here to understand all those, to help learn and understand all those sacred principles of harmony and balance, the ancient sacred agreements, which we as humans in this circle and myself, we fall short. We fall short every day, and so we have to do a little better than we did yesterday. And so this is one way that we do that. We come to ceremony, and we come to listen, and we come to learn, and we come to learn about all those beautiful things like empathy, compassion, love, generosity, kindness, courage. So thank you for giving us this beautiful opportunity. Thank you for another beautiful day of life. We come here, we mean no harm in what we do. We ask our thoughts be guided in that gentleness, that gentle courage, Oh, all right, good, nice one, good one this morning. So again, my name is, my colonial name is Wayne William Snellgrove. Yeah, we come here in a good way. A couple things we have to go over in the morning, and that's hollow bones. We have to be reminded, myself included, that this is about hollow bones. This is about me being of service to this circle, this community. I am in no way leading this circle. I am not your leader. I am not a master or guru. I am sitting right next to you in this circle. Hollow bone simply means that beautiful flow from there, flowing through me to this circle right there. So my morning prayer is really open that up. I said, Creator, whatever. I will go wherever you want me to go, and I will do whatever you want me to do. Also, that's provided it's in alignment with the ancient sacred agreements. That was I had a funny question about a month ago about that. So you're gonna do whatever you want, right? I'm like, well, not really. That was kind of like maybe the Wayne of 20 or 30 years ago would have done that, but not the standing bearer of today. I want to be in absolute alignment to the best of my ability to be of service. Not only in this circle, in this meditation, but really for the rest of the day, and just be mindful and really just try to be, walking, thinking, in that ceremonial way. Sometimes I fall short, definitely do. So, but that's okay. Just, we're here again to do a little better. So that's the main one. So we go over a couple books. I think we're going to go over actually one today, but we're going to go over Daily Medicine, my book, Direct Result of the Hollow Bones. I did not write this book. It comes from Spirit. Much more creative success than mine. So thank you, Creator, Great Spirit. And we also go over Meditations with Native American Elders, also by Don Coy, a beautiful Mohican elder who started the White Bison nonprofit and runs Wabriety, which is a mix of the 12 steps and the Venezuela teachings, and that's just beautiful. He brings in different wisdom from different tribes, has a little meditation, kind of like what we do, a little different, but still very beautiful, very powerful. So, anyway, I don't have any questions today. I kind of looked that back up. So, how about that? So, all right. Okay, someone tuned in late. They didn't hear. Okay, so I'll say it again. If no one said that, I love you today. I love you very much. So apparently I went tuned in late, didn't hear it because I said it at the very beginning. So let's go to March. March. Can't believe we're in March already. This is a good one. I was sitting with this before we jumped on here, and again, it's beautiful. So let's just jump right in. Jump right in. Okay. Okay, March 17th. One of the basic teachings of the medicine wheel is that spiritual realms are reflected in the physical world. The wind blows from every direction. So they're giving us an example. Actually, let me just read it. So the wind blows from every direction. So wisdom, uh, so must wisdom come from every direction. Okay, let me read that again smoothly. One of the basic teachings of the medicine wheel is that spiritual realms are reflected in the physical world. The wind blows from every direction. So must wisdom come from every direction. Okay, that's let's just kind of first thoughts. What spirit's kind of doing here is like they're linking the spiritual and the physical type thing. Let's take another example real quick. Sure, I do have it. Hold on. Let me get it real quick. Hold on. So, show and tell. So let's take turkey buzzards, for example. Kind of linking up that. I like to wear turkey buzzard feathers. We call them either white eagles or we call peace eagles type thing. That's what Tony Stonehall calls them. And really, what they do, you'll start seeing them up here in the spring. They're down in Florida now, turkey buzzards. So they're the ones that kind of fly over. They clean up. What they do is they clean up Mother Earth. They clean up the dead animals, the carrion, other trash and stuff like that. They really clean up. So in the spiritual world, what they do is, and here's the wing. Here's the wing I'm talking about. Like huge. So. So what they do in the spiritual world is they clean up the negative energy too. So that's something that I really kind of like to smudge with too. And you can even smudge with just a feather itself. That's how powerful that medicine is. So I like to wear it in my hair. When I go out, especially to kind of new places, to kind of clean up that negative energy that's kind of out there. So yeah, that's again, that's one of those basic kind of teachings that I really like to share because it really shows what they're really trying to tell us in the reading today. So let's begin the reading here. Got a hair there. Okay. So one of the basic teachings. So basically they're telling us this is one of the things that we have to understand is really, they're kind of saying it again, is that we're all related type thing. It's, again, just another basic teaching, but they're telling us, and it's one thing to say that I'm related to you and we're related to other people and we're related to other tribes kind of thing. And, and if we want to look further with that, we're related to the trees, we're related to the four-legged, we're related to the winged. And yesterday we actually kind of went over, me and Rachel Coulee, we kind of went over, we are related to the stars, so it's not like it stops, it stops at the top of the atmosphere and it goes everywhere, this is both seen and unseen. That's really what we're talking about here, seen and unseen. Spiritual and physical, we are all related. So they're just kind of reiterating that teaching with us to remind us to kind of expand our thoughts, to say, hey, yeah, look, wow, that's really cool. So if you want to think about this right here is really beautiful, really, really beautiful. See? The wing there, and as far as really just kind of cleaning up, the unseen world too. So, so let's. I think I digressed in a weird. But let's get back on track here. So one of the basic teachings is that that we're all related. The medicine wheel. I think we all know what the medicine wheel is, but we're just going to go over that real quick. So this is your basic medicine wheel. Different tribes have different. It looks different, a little different from every tribe, but this is your basic medicine wheel. This is a black road, the red road, the yellow road, and the white road. Normally this would be east, south, north, west type here. So it's just and this also relates to this is life right here. This is a circle of life with my teachings. Again, if your teaching is a little different, that's okay. This is not about right or wrong. This is just information. So the east would be baby, the south would be youth, adult, and hold on, youth, adult, and then that would be north would be elder. So so it encompasses. The medicine wheel really encompasses, it's a picture of all life. It's really a beautiful picture of that harmony and balance. It paints us a picture of the way it's supposed to be. And everything out there is the way it's supposed to be, except the two-leggeds. We really fall short in the way we're really supposed to be. So again, we're still walking, trying to walk again with those ancient sacred agreements, those prayers since the first fire. Of the ancient sacred agreements of harmony and balance, and trying to live in that flow. And sometimes we don't know how to do that. Sometimes we get, jammed up. One of those things that the reading is really talking about is we get stuck. We get stuck on like one spiritual idea or something like that. Religion's really kind of stuck their foot in and just say we're the right way, and really that's just I think that's as much as I think you understand where I'm going with that. So we are right, it's kind of like there's a religion out there that says we are the chosen people. It's just kind of like I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Not what the medicine wheel says. That's not really the wisdom that we're looking for here. It's not like it doesn't include everybody. It creates that separation, which is religion really good at that. And they all do it like a little differently. But again, the medicine wheel here is really saying that wisdom, wisdom comes from every direction. So we have to be mindful that, and we talked about it the other day. We talked about, I don't know where we talked about it, like the yin and yang, like there's a little bit of good and bad, and there's a little bad and everything good type thing. And, that is absolutely beautiful. That's from the Yellow Road. That's not, I think Buddhist, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you'll correct me when I'm wrong, because you always do. So correct me, yin and yang, Yellow Road, absolutely beautiful. So that's beautiful. That's something that we, other roads, they didn't place it like that, say it like that, and that's beautiful. Let's go to the Black Road, the kind of wisdom. I am, because we are. It's kind of, I'm going to butcher this too, Ubuntu. I think so. If someone could find that definition in Ubuntu, I am because we are type of thing. It probably goes a little deeper than that too. But I'm just using that as an example of the Black Road giving really beautiful, wonderful wisdom. And of course, the North, the White Road. Jesus, kind of like love, like he was really a man of, love and stuff like that too, so, again, like we're at that phase where we, we take what we need and we kind of leave the rest. We don't have to have an opinion about the those other things. So let's kind of read that again. I think I kind of went off a little bit, but let's kind of read that again here. Let's break this whole thing down again. So, one of the basic teachings, like we are all related on the medicine wheel, we just talked about that, that spiritual realms are reflected in the physical world. So they're just kind of laying it out right there. Hey, look, they line up, they're in balance, they're in harmony, they're in sync. They mirror each other. That's a good word. They mirror each other. It's not like it's not like this beautiful turkey vulture wing, represents, like a mountain lion type thing. It just doesn't do that. It has to mirror, it has to mirror the medicine in the physical and the spiritual. They have to mirror each other. And then they go on to here to say they're giving us a really beautiful example again. And let's just kind of read it. I know we went over it today already this morning, but the wind blows from every direction. So must wisdom come from every direction. So let's kind of look at that for a second. Okay, they pinged me about prevailing winds. Okay, so prevailing winds. So certain seasons have prevailing winds. So it would be like spring has a prevailing wind, depending on what kind of region, hemisphere, that you're in. Let's take South Florida for a little bit. That's probably not good, but that's what I know best. So Florida for 30 years. So, the summer winds that come from the south, they bring up, I don't know how that can, they bring up storm clouds, storm clouds. And so it's just kind of that hot, moist, really wet winds from the south. Okay, so let's switch season. Let's switch to winter, right? Winter. So in South Florida, the winter winds come from the north. And it's really cool. It's really nice. The humidity goes away, and then it's really, really beautiful. It's like 70 and absolutely beautiful. So now we have like a dynamic where the summer winds, excuse me again. The summer winds. What's summer medicine? What's just summer medicine? How the opening prayer goes. The south winds bring life, new life, youth, brings growth, springtime growth. Let's look at the north winds. North winds brings, say, reflection. It brings death. Not necessarily. Let's stop this for a second. It doesn't bring in like physical death, but death is in those things that no longer serve us. Type thing. So it's not actually physical, like death. No, it's actually kind of like it's reminding us to take a look, time of reflection, and really take a look at those things that really no longer serve, so we can begin a new life again. So that's why winter is attached to spring, because once we let go of those things, those heart heavy things, those things that we really need to heal, reflection we take a look at, we heal. The time of darkness, time of looking within. Once we've done that, then the new spring, the new life, the new winds come. Okay? So when we're talking about renewal, we're really talking about letting go of that stuff that we really need to let go. So like one of those would be like, I don't know, maybe you're working on codependency, something like that. Maybe you're working on like your jealousy or something like that. All kind of fear-based kind of things. So during the winter, we would look at your circle, your elders. You would sit with your elders, and you would say, "Look, man, I'm really codependent, and I'm in this relationship, and it's really just like, it's really, just really draining. I keep giving, and it's just like this, and then so we have to take a look at that and say, well, look, let's not, let's not be the rescuer. Let's not go in there. Let's kind of hold our ground. We can still love from a distance, small doses, kind of thing. And, this is kind of like in general, that's the kind of the way it would look. Again, every situation looks a little different, but maybe you're single, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship right now, kind of thing, before we really jump into another, codependent relationship. So kind of thing like that, or maybe it's like jealousy or like resentments or something like that. And so kind of in general terms, that's what we're kind of looking at right there. So so when the new spring comes, then we can live again type thing. You see, this is about life, living, learning, celebrating again. Again, we want to be in this moment, this time, this place. We're always moving towards a better, newer, greater, wonderful celebration of life. Okay, so that was a mouthful, huh? Okay, so I love you guys. You guys are awesome. So let's read this again. Let's kind of read this again. So we had a little explanation from above what this is really talking about. And again, I would love to hear your comments, your questions, anything like that. So one of the basic teachings of the medicine wheel is that spiritual realms are reflected in the physical world. Everything is related. We are all related. You, me, the sun, the sky. Steve says, as below. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Thank you, Steve, for that. The winds blow from every direction. Yeah. When have we not seen a year when the wind doesn't blow from the west? That'd be really weird, right? Be weird. So the winds blow from every direction. So must wisdom come from every direction. So basically it tells us, listen, man, we have to be open. We have to be open to everything. Like if we want to grow, we want to understand, like if we want to connect to life, to the animals, to really understand our place here on earth, to understand our relationship to everything out there, to understand the reason why humans are here. We have to understand, this is your basic understanding, that we have to take a look at, sit with those different teachings from the different directions type thing, and if you follow some sort of religion, that's good, but also be open to, all others, to all other wisdom. And I'm not, and it's just wisdom. It's basically information for us to connect on a deeper level, connect with something that has really a lot of depth and weight, meaning. Okay, tell me to talk about more about depth and weight. Okay, so like depth and weight, what would that look like? A greater understanding. You see, we talk a lot about, you see the majority of the questions, comments, concerns that I get are about loneliness, depression. There's a lot of isms out there, alcoholism, people going through that kind of thing. And really, these are all, these are our consequences to not being really connected, not being real. And I'm not saying that maybe right now you don't need a higher level of care with some more clinical care. I'm not suggesting that. But what I'm suggesting is to really kind of be open to what the medicine wheel really says and really offers, and say, hey, look, man, you know what, I'm sitting in this one religion, and they're bashing me over the head and telling me I'm bad, and telling me that, like I already owe them, and I'm going to this one place, and so what's the point? What's the point of me doing anything good if I'm already in spiritual debt, kind of thing, Well, let's not have an opinion about that, but let's go to, hey, look, man, the wind blows from every direction. Let's be open to everything, Hey, look, spring, beautiful. Let's honor that, man. New life, new breath, man. You can give yourself with with the help of spirit, with really, a greater, okay, greater serenity. You said, okay, greater serenity. Okay, they say better not. So, a greater serenity, a greater peace. I like that, man. I like doing things that give me a greater serenity and a greater peace. So, thank you for that. So, when we understand that, when we walk that way, when we really celebrate. We talked the other day. Um, I do a lot of talking. So it's kind of like the other day we were talking about that East medicine and really celebrating really the new beginnings, that new sunrise. If you kind of look from, I'm not going to do it right now. The sun is just popping over the horizon right now. So at that moment, we really want to, celebrate that. And it's one thing to sit in your room and be like, oh, great, it's morning, let's celebrate the morning. It's another thing to stand in front of that sun coming up. So again, what would help us, again, another example would be if we really want to start a new life, we can start today. If you really want to start today, start doing what my ancestors did and really celebrating, looking at, being present for, looking at, that sunrise, that physical sunrise helps us in spiritual realms type thing. It sounds, the colonial world said, yeah, it's just another sunrise. It's just like, yeah, man, whatever, it'll be one tomorrow. So, yeah, but really, I think they completely missed the boat on that. No, we have to learn to really celebrate, honor, and love that. Love that. Just say thank you for another day. Grateful for another day. Grateful for new beginnings. And really, the more we do that, the more connected we feel, the less sad we feel, the less lonely we feel. Like, you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going? So the meditation in spiritual realms is found in the physical world. How about that? When's the last time, a lot of things, a lot of us are going through a lot of things out there. There's a lot of messages from a lot of people. Everybody's going through something. And again, this is perfect. We're in spring now, new beginnings. Let's get out there and really honor in the traditional way with a little bit of tobacco, and really honor those new beginnings. If you want new beginnings, honor new beginnings type thing. Sound like, yeah, well, I got a kid, a dog, the job, this, that, and the other thing. I don't have time for new beginnings. Well, you're really making a command to the universe that you don't have time for new beginnings, but then you complain about being sad, lonely, depressed, all those isms, everything goes sideways. So, we have a decision. We have a decision to make. In the spirit, in the recovery world, they're very clear about this. The price has to be paid. We have to put some skin in the game type thing. Spirit's always telling you got to put some skin in the game. We all want to be gurus and masters without really doing anything. Without doing anything. Without doing those really simple, beautiful, basic things. Like if you want to be a guru today or a master, go watch the sunrise. Take in that energy. Say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another day. And to put it in, let's get real here. Some people just aren't going to make it through today. Type that. We all over social media. People are people. Hey, this is their last day. Pets. Pets. Things that we love. And they're moving on to the next world. That gives us a little contrast medicine, and that really tells us how important our lives are, and really it's important, what we do with those little small celebrations, but sitting and watching the sunrise, it isn't so little. It turns out to be huge celebrations of life, huge ceremony, powerful, beautiful, wonderful, thank you. I mean, I get a lot of messages from all over the world, and I'm really honored that give a chance to love everybody, but a lot of those messages are about sadness and consequences from not doing, those simple little, not so little, but huge ceremonies like watching the sunrise, because we get stuck in a rut type thing, I can't do this, can't do this, can't do this. I'm still doing this. I'm still dating that woman. I'm still dating that man. I'm still picking up that drink every day. I'm still, doing, whatever it is type thing, you know, where we have the power to change. We have the power, but we have to step out there. We have to step in. So it's really the medicine wheel says is a chance to really step in your power with it. Hey, we need you. We need you to join us type thing. And really step in your power. And once we do that, once we feel that, we elevate that awareness, that love, and then we're able to love others in return. So, oh my God, okay, 36. I thought it was like 8:17, like a minute ago. Okay, so let's kind of read this again. We're going to go over it real quick. One of the basic teachings of the medicine wheel is that spiritual realms are reflected in the physical world. The wind blows from every direction. So must wisdom come from every direction. So I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your concern about this. You guys are awesome, by the way. You guys are awesome. So I love you all. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We're going to move on into the announcements. So we have Sacred Connections today. Today is the day. I know things have been a little kind of off lately. I've been kind of recentering and refocusing myself. So thank you for your love and your patience with that. I do a lot of online things. So today is Sacred Connections at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Renard Packard on today, so he's going to tell us a little bit about his journey and about how he stays in touch with and contact with Sacred Connections. So, and again, it's called Sacred Connections because it all looks a little different for everyone. So I love having people on and talking about different ways of connecting in a sacred way. So also book giveaway. So we had a beautiful people reach out yesterday. Says, have a book here. So what we're giving away is Daily Medicine. If you need a book, I know times are a little tight and everything. If you need a book, don't be shy. Just raise your hand, put it in the feed, or let me know, and we will get a book out to you. Once that is, and Grandfather Tony kind of gave me a willow teaching the other day, and some of you know exactly what that is. He said, so it's wonderful that you asked for a book, and it's great that we got you a book, but you have to make an offering back to the circle. And it can look like whatever it is that you can offer. It doesn't have to be expensive, but you have to make an offering for this to become full circle. Otherwise, it's just a one-way street type thing. And so please just kind of keep that in mind. Tobacco, a little tobacco offering, would be good. But tell us you did it. Send us a picture. Do something. I don't even know what that would look like. I just kind of made that up. Just talk to Grandfather Tony about that. I don't know. So anyway, I'm learning too. So let's make sure that we do everything in the full circle type thing. So if we offer you something, offer something back. It's really as simple as that. So Sacred Connections, Men's and Women's Healing Circle, Monday night on Zoom. The separation is there. The grandmothers and the grandmother teachings, the women, they're over here doing their thing. The women really need to have a safe place to heal. That's really what's that about. That was really the original prayer, my prayer. We really got something going on. And then I run the men's circle, so we go over there and we do our thing. And we've had some really beautiful, powerful, wonderful powerful guys come in there, and really, man, we're really doing a good job over there. We're really talking about those things that we really need to talk about, and as men, like we understand it's got to be stoic, man, we got to be proud, no tears, no this, kind of present like a tough guy, kind of, no, I'm a tough guy, man, right here, man, I don't talk about nothing, man, I am good, but really, you know, it's okay not to be okay. And healing doesn't have to look, pretty. So, you know, so two things there. So if we're going through something and, it doesn't look good, you're probably right where you need to be. So again, but we do that separation for the men and women. And I think that's it. I got a YouTube channel out there. Please like and subscribe to that for more teachings. I'm really trying to figure out how to download some more. It doesn't do it from my phone anymore, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But I'll figure it out. So anyway, you guys are awesome. 8:41. I know what time it is. So let's take the Standing People medicine. Standing People medicine. Let's take one or two things that we really resonate in, or something that we really want to have on like a deeper level. Let's sit with that, and now's your time to just sit with that. Just kind of close your eyes, and if it's wind coming from every direction, whatever it is, you decide what that is. But let's just sit with it. Let's just enjoy that. So. Again, if no one said they love you, I love you very much. Let's take this medicine. This ceremony does not end. This ceremony may end, but the ceremony within you never ends. So let's take what we learned here and take it out to every other circle, all the rest of our lives out there. Just for today. Just for today. I took something from the recovery circle. So just for today, let's do a little better than we did yesterday. And let's love up on everybody a little bit more today. We can do a little better today, especially yourself too. So thank you, everyone. Let's have a great day.